You're listening to AI PRISM from Seoul Economic Daily.
The chairman of Korea's largest business lobby just said the quiet part out loud. Next year's chip shortage will be chaos. Chey Tae-won isn't exaggerating for effect. The demand-supply gap is about to hit a level his own words call abnormal, and it forces a board-level decision on where you build next. It's Monday, July 20th. Let's look at a business story shaping corporate Korea. SK Group Chairman Chey Tae-won said 2026 chip demand will rise at least 50%, with almost no new supply coming online. He called rapid capacity expansion the lifeline of Korea's semiconductor industry. He also addressed direct pressure from the U.S. Commerce Secretary to build production facilities on American soil. Here's what the numbers show. Chey said AI-driven chip demand alone could grow 60% to 100% next year, while total semiconductor demand rises at least 50% to 60%, against supply growth of nearly zero. SK Group is investing 400 trillion won in a new southwestern Korea chip cluster and moving up its Yongin cluster completion by 12 years, from 2045. Major forecasters expect combined capital expenditure from Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix to jump from 75 trillion won last year to 120 trillion won this year and 150 trillion won next year. Chey brushed off U.S. pressure to relocate production, noting Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick has always taken the same position since early in the Trump administration. He confirmed SK is evaluating U.S. sites alongside Korean ones, prioritizing wherever power, water, land, and talent are ready fastest. Separately, SK Hynix and Samsung are both racing to commercialize CXL memory, a new memory tier projected to grow from $2.1 billion this year to $15.8 billion by 2028. So, what does this mean for executives managing chip-exposed operations? Earlier, we said the 2026 gap could hit chaos levels. Here's what that actually means for you. Expect continued pricing power for Korean memory suppliers well into next year, but also continued pressure from governments, including possible new U.S. relocation demands, on where that capacity gets built. Boards with Korea-dependent supply chains should model both a tighter allocation environment and rising geopolitical pressure on where investment lands. Watch CapEx guidance from Samsung and SK Hynix this earnings season for the clearest read on how fast new supply actually arrives. That's today's AI PRISM. CEO. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI PRISM is a WAN-IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI PRISM from Seoul Economic Daily.